Hello guys and welcome back. In this episode we will be discussing how to add CSS to HTML files and use comments in CSS. So first of all, there's going to be three ways to insert a CSS style sheet, and I'm gonna show them to you. So when a browser reads a style sheet, it will format the HTML document accordingly to the information in this style sheet, and there's three ways to insert CSS. There's going to be external CSS, internal CSS, and then inline CSS. And now what these basically mean is that external, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's make an H1 heading, episode 4 of CSS. There we go, open this. And I'm going to go to the CSS folder. I have linked it here. And let's go here. So I'm gonna select the H1 and I'm gonna make the color blue. There we go. So this is external CSS, and we have done that now. So it's basically using a separate file to write CSS. Then there's going to be internal CSS. Internal CSS can be used if one single HTML page has a unique style, and the internal style is defined in the head section with style elements. So yeah, I'm gonna show you an example. Let's go. Let's make style over here, and I am gonna make a H2. This is internal CSS. Alright, and then we can go inside of the style element. Let's take our H2 element, add the curly brackets, and make the color pink. Alright, and there we go, it works. Then there's inline CSS. That's gonna be this. I'm gonna make another H1 with the class of my H2 and say that this is inline CSS. So now it's applying the pink to all of these, I mean both of these, because we selected the entire element. However, this one has a class, but it's undefined. The class doesn't have any styles. So yeah, if we go here and use dot my H2 and make it color green, it will do that. If we make these the different way around, it will also do that, because this is more precise. However, if we go and actually no, I was gonna show a grouping technique, but I showed that in the previous one. So yeah, I try to keep the videos at the, you know, basically at the what the title says. So yeah, alright, so I'm gonna show you inline CSS. Now take a look at this. I'm gonna go and write style equals double quotes. That's an attribute, and you can add it to every single element, but it's not gonna do anything necessarily in all of them. But anyways, let's say color light, light, actually no, I'm gonna use green. And now you can see that the color of this is green. Even if I deleted this, it's not working now because there's a hashtag, and hashtags are for classes. And I mean, hashtags are for IDs, and dots are for classes. So yeah, that's a very important information. Okay, so I deleted the other code from the style element, and I wrote down dot for classes and hashtag for IDs. Inline doesn't need one. Now inline doesn't need one because it's already inside of the element, so you don't have to specify to the CSS style sheet which element you want to style, because it's readable from here. It's inside of the h2 tags, and we're gonna style these. However, what if we have a paragraph inside of here that says hello? That's also going to be green because this will get inherited over here. What if we have a paragraph inside, and inside we have another one, hello? Now that is also green. Now we can change this. Style equals color colon red and semicolon. Actually no, I was lying. We can't because of inheritance. Basically this is the parent element of these. We cannot add styles, inline styles from here like this. We can't do that. So yeah, this doesn't work. Actually, hey, I was wrong. It works like this as well, but it has to be outside of the inheritance range. For example, these are inherited for the next element, so every single style element that this one has will also be provided to the next one. And these are in reversed order because, yeah, I can remove this. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now I could make this a little bit more clear. I'm gonna use some other elements. Let's make a h2 style color red. It will not apply it. Actually, we don't even have text. This is my heading too. Okay, so there's no problems with the inheritance. I have really not worked with inline CSS. I have always used an external style sheet. Anyways, let's go and make another element inside of this one, and that's gonna be let's say an abbreviation title. That was a perfect suggestion. Hypertext markup language HTML. Let's add a break tag, another one, there we go. And now here we go, we got a red abbreviation here. Let's add a style. Color is gonna be black. Alright, so yeah, the inline styles, they do work in every single line. The externals and internals, they also work, but you have to add a class or a ID. Now, it might seem that the style element is easier, but when you have a huge amount of lines over here, like for example here, I could be adding color blue font size 36, text decoration underline, text align center, text transform uppercase. What else can I come up with? Text shadow 2 pixels, 2 pixels, 4 pixels, RGBA 0.5, background color pink, padding 20 pixels, border 2 pixels solid, and yeah, it looks nice. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, when you have this many styles, the inline CSS can become a little bit difficult to read. So yeah, that's the reason to use external style sheets or internal styles like this, unless the project is very big. If it's very big, you should use different CSS files, even many of them. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it for the internal, external, and inline CSS. Now I'm gonna show you how to make comments. Now these comments can be used for yourself or other developers. To make a comment in here, you gotta make the same thing as in HTML. This is a comment. Oh, no, not the same thing. Sorry, you gotta use a slash, asterisk. This is a comment, asterisk, slash. There we go. That's a single line comment. And then this is a multi-line comment. Alright, so yeah, these will not add anything to the code, but they will be letters from you or reminders from you to others. Also the same applies here. This / asterisk comment asterisk / and many lines, and then asterisk / So yeah, there's CSS comments and external, internal, and inline CSS. Dots for classes, hashtags for IDs. And remember to link your style. Use the relation style sheet and href to look for the URL of the style sheet. Mine is in styles folder, and the name of that is style4.css. Alright guys and gals and everyone else, this is gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys learned something new, and yeah, I hope I'm gonna see you guys in the next one, and have a wonderful day and happy learning.